welcome back to another episode of Soul Food. I'm your host, the Almighty L. My son's back on the camera for today. We don't know how long we'll hold him because he be doing big boy stuff. So we'll get back to that in a minute because this dude is not a great supporter of mine. But that's another story. All right, so welcome back. We actually have a couple things that we're going to be discussing today outside of the review that we got today, which is one of the most slept on sneakers of the year, in my opinion, and I'm sure other sneakerheads would agree as well. But first and foremost, I wanted to send a shout out to a guy that commented on one of my sneaker reviews about the Air Force One. He said that I must be a millennial because I'm doing reviews on Air Force Ones. So I wanted to shout him out because that actually had me dying. I have a sense of humor myself. So when I seen that, I was like, this guy is actually a funny dude. But to add to that, and just to give it a little bit more, to expand on it a little bit more on why I'm doing what it is that I'm doing, I don't feel like everybody that's doing the sneaker reviews and the unboxings is doing it in its totality. The sneaker culture is a vast, vast culture, and it covers a broad spectrum of all types of sneakers and all types of collectors that's out there. So for me to just post the things that I think plays to the, how can I put this? For me to just post for the hype beast, so to speak, would be doing a disservice to the people that have been collecting for hundreds of years. You know what I mean? For the ancient people out there. This isn't just for the people that woke up yesterday and decided to collect, or for the people who like clicking on things just based off of trying to find what the newest thing is. Because not everybody is a hype beast, but sometimes the blind is leading the blind. And that's not what my channel is for. My channel is called Entering Beyond the Box. So everything that we do on our channel tries to push things to the next level. So the way I'm approaching this sneaker thing is to be able to showcase all sneakers. Not necessarily every single sneaker, but to be able to give you a little taste and a little peek in their worlds, because you never know what a person might like if they don't see it. And the way society works, people don't even know what they want until it's in front of their face. So I just wanted to give that little disclaimer, and shout outs to that dude for provoking that thought for me, because I should have shared that a long time ago, what it is that I'm doing. And I'm not posting black on black Air Force Ones on white on white Air Force Ones. I'm posting Air Force Ones that I feel like deserve the unboxing, or deserve a review, or deserve the highlight. So with that being said, let's get into the next thing I wanted to talk about. So a lot of people have been hitting me on the side. I don't know why they don't just comment instead of sending me an email, but a lot of people have been hitting me on the side, asking me what kind of clothes I'm wearing and all this stuff. And, you know, I even got friends and family that watch it, and they're like, oh, that was cool. What was that? And da-da-da-da. Now, typically, I don't shop and drop. The unboxing is one thing. The reviews are one thing. If you notice, when I'm buying the sneakers, I'm not really shouting out where I'm getting them from. I'm just kind of like just doing my thing. But the one thing I really don't do is tell people what I'm wearing and how I'm wearing it, and because that's weird. I don't want clones. But what I will do, because I'm posting this video and it is going out to the world, I will give you a little sneak peek and tidbit on some of the things I do wear. Some of it is pricey, some of it is not. But I'm not gonna give you this whole rundown on everything that I wear, because I don't want people looking like me. So typically my aesthetic is more gothic, rock star type of feel, and that's just what I tend to go to, because I'm like a person that likes to wear all black on a usual basis. But and unfortunately, because I sway to that, I tend to look towards brands that kind of like focus on that aesthetic. So with that being said, I'll drop a few names, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So the majority of things that I wear is RTA, Mastermind, a little Civil Regimen. What else I got that I've been dipping into here lately? What I will do, because my children like essentials, I'm always stopping inside PacSun to see if they got an essentials hoodie or something that I could buy for cheap. So sometimes I'll find a hoodie there that actually is good quality and actually fits my aesthetic, and I'll pick one of those up. This one, this one right here was from PacSun. You know what I mean? I think it was like $100 or something like that, and I got it on sale online for like $75. It wasn't even like in store, something like that. I can't even remember because I'm always buying stuff, but wasn't that much. RTA is up there, Mastermind is up there, Civil Regiment is decent. It's not really a killer like that. Probably you can get a hoodie for like $75, $100. They do have shock drops though. You can't just go on their website and just purchase something from Civil Regiment. You gotta actually like sign up. They'll send you an email or they'll send you a message and they'll go from there. Those are my children acting wild. I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, so yeah, that was a little peek into some of the things that I wear. Like I said, I'm not going to give you a whole list of everything that I wear because I can't have the world looking like me. But hopefully that did the thing. So let's get into this review. To me, this is the most slept on shoe of the year, right? To me, this is the most slept on shoe for the year. And it's unfortunate, but true. You know what I mean? We got the 2025 Retro 1 Black Toe Reimagined. Now, let's start off with the box, right? The box alone should make people want to go out and buy it. Now, I'm not sure if they even promote the box because most of the time, who promotes the box, right? But there's a lot of people unboxing out there, and whether they did the boxing or not, or showed the box or not, is unbeknownst to me. But the box itself is a selling point to me, completely. It has Jordan from the 80s. He's wearing the Retro 1. For a lot of people that don't know about the Retro 1, I think when he started playing in basketball, I'm not really sure about the actual details about this, but I could just kind of like give you a small rundown on information that came to me back in the days. Was that Jordan was actually fined for wearing the Retro 1 because he wasn't supposed to be wearing black and red sneakers. I think, for what I understand, the NBA was only allowed to wear black or white, and he came in wearing the black and red, and that kind of like changed the game. So Jordan's a trendsetter, even though he's not the best dressed guy in the world. He still set the trend for back in the days, and he refused to wear what they wanted him to wear. So he was able to just take the hit and say, yo, I'm going to pay those fines, and we went from there. So, boom, here we are, Black Toe, Retro 1, Reimagined, most slept on shoe in the world. I'll say in the world, because this is ridiculous. This is a beautiful shoe. Give me a second. Pumpkin, I'm recording, girl. You gotta like chain your kids up nowadays. They just be doing the most. She has no rhyme or reason. She's just screaming. She's not even upset about nothing. She's just actually just screaming for the heck of it. Just woke up and just started screaming. So yeah, so we got the Black Toe Reimagined right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful shoe. A lot of people slept on this shoe or refused to buy this shoe because of the branding on the side. Wasn't the branding of today, but this is the branding that this shoe originally released in, if I'm not mistaken, or at least was promoted back then when they were promoting this particular shoe. This was how the symbol and the branding that was going to go on the side of the shoe back then was. So this is like the closest thing to the 80s there is when it comes to the Retro 1. Outside of the Retro 1 85 that they've been releasing that I refuse to buy, I'm not wearing no shoe that has the side carved out of it. Like, I don't care. Like, as a collector, I'm still not buying it because it'll just literally just sit there for absolutely no reason. And maybe, I should probably rephrase what I'm saying. As a sneakerhead, I won't buy it. As a collector, I should, but I'm not. I think the shoe is ugly as hell. But this is a beautiful shoe. I actually was gonna wear these to my concert recently, so I had like ripped one of them out the box and had pulled the red lace out of it and was getting ready to put it on. And I changed my mind again. I pulled it out of the box. I started noticing details that I didn't notice. For one, so we got the sail aged midsole here, red outsole, black toe. The leather feels good, feels beautiful, smells good, beautiful shoe. They gave me a perfect pair, no wrinkles. But one of the things I noticed when I pulled this bad boy out, this is how the other one had came out, by the way. You like these? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a beautiful shoe. Well, one of the things I had noticed, and just in case for people who didn't see anybody else's review, one of the things I noticed when I pulled it out, which made me pop it back in, you see that? That boy got some signatures in here. You gotta hit that with the black light. That probably will light up.
Oh.
Yeah. Who wouldn't buy this shoe? It's craziness. This is a beautiful shoe, man. Beautiful shoe. Beautiful, beautiful shoe.
I didn't even notice that either.
Yeah, like, so these are actually still sitting on shelves, my folks. Still sitting on. Now my lady is singing. So you got my daughter screaming. My lady, this is the respect I get. But I'm going to keep it raw. I'm not going to do no editing because that's what separates us from them. Because everybody else wants to appear perfect. But the only thing perfect is imperfection. And so we're going to get my sneaker review and unboxing in the rawest form. Because I'm at home, I got a family, and this is what we do. And all those that have the same thing can relate. So these, you actually can go on. Where was I? I just was Sneaker Politics. I just was on Sneaker Politics was it Sneaker Politics? A little while before I did this review, I was online looking at, I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was Sneaker Politics. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. Put this shoe in Google, and a bunch of people that still have this shoe, I think even, it was JD Sports. JD Sports still has this shoe in a full size run. There's not one shoe missing. That is awful. This is an original this is the most original shoe there is. I don't know if it's the aged midsole that has them bugging, but I know a lot of people are complaining about the branding on the side because it's not the branding that they've done today with the Retro 1 highs. You know, they want this. All I care about is that good old Nike Air, right? That good old Nike Air. As long as they got that good old Nike Air, OG highs, we right where we need to be. So that's my review for the Retro 1 High OG Black Toe Reimagined. I'm your host. That's my kid. And we up out of here. Sorry for the noise. See you next time.